Hi, my name's Madison and I'm going to be showing you the tool Answer Garden. To get to Answer Garden, you just want to go to your search bar and type answergarden.ch. This is the actual link to the website, so you could type this up in this bar and it will take you directly there. And if you want, you could just search Answer Garden and it will still be the first answer to pop up. So now that we're at the home page, there is no login information needed, and there is a free version. There is no paid or pro version, so you don't have to worry about not having access to those features that you wouldn't have access to if you did have a free version. So all subjects are really covered by this. It just depends on what teacher is teaching during the time. So it could have to do with English, social studies, math, etc. So this is the home page, and these three right here are basically about us questions. And then underneath, if you hit Answer Garden Demo, it takes you to the demonstration that Answer Garden provides for you. And the question of the Answer Garden will be located right here every single time, and you type your answer here. So I'm going to say Answer Garden is fun. Now that I submit it, it's going to refresh. See, and when this pops up, when it says that, it's just basically saying that someone's already put the answer fun, which is right here. So I'm going to say student successful. And see what happens. And it doesn't pop up again because no one's ever put that answer. So the answer is up here. These are where all the answers are shown at. Now if you hit this, it'll take you back to the home screen. And once you get to the home screen, you have to hit Create Answer Garden, or you can hit the plus sign up here to be able to create your own. And you put a topic in, any topic, depends on what you're teaching or what you're trying to make. So I'm not going to put anything there yet. And then these options are like basically the settings. So Answer Garden mode is basically, there are 4 options: Brainstorm, Classroom, Moderator, and Lock. They all have different things. So Brainstorm is when you can submit an unlimited number of answers and unlimited copies of the same answer. As you saw before, when somebody already said fun, and I put fun, it pops up at the top that you can only submit the answer once. But on this, you will be able to submit the same one over and over again. In Classroom, you can still submit a limited number of answers, but you can only submit each answer once. So that's when that would pop up at the top. And then Moderator is where each answer will be submitted to the Answer Garden, which I will show you later. So you have to manually approve the entries. And then Locked is where no new answers can be submitted whatsoever. So I'm just going to go back to Classroom, because that's what Answer Garden automatically sets. So next one is Answer Length. And Answer Length is where you could choose to set the characters to 20 or 40. And it will basically, that's what will allow you to make your answers longer or shorter. And for clear and understandable answers, Answer Garden recommends using 20. So the administration password is, you can enter a password that enables you to be able to edit it afterwards, but there's no way to recover it, so you must remember. And then there's a reminder email, and you enter an email to receive the email that contains your Answer Garden link and administration password. So the spam filter filters and removes unwanted answers. You can turn it off or on. It's now off. It is automatically off when you first get on Answer Garden. And then there's case, which lowercase is default, but you can change it to uppercase or no change. This cannot be changed later after you already create your Answer Garden. So lowercase, you could type like these two, and it will put it all in lowercase. And then if you go to uppercase, you could type the same, these two, but it will be all in uppercase. And then no change is, it will be, you could type it either of these three ways, and it will stay the same. Now, add local discoverability is you can make it easily discoverable on your network location for 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, or you can keep it hidden overall. So I'm just going to go back up to the top, and I'm going to create one. I'm going to say school is ... Okay, so now that this is created, down here there are little tabs. So if you hit share, it allows you to share this on a lot of different social networks, and you can refer the link to it, like this is the link that will take you directly to this answer garden, or this is even to code it onto a website or a blog. And then microgarden is basically an HTML, very compact answer field for answer garden, which can be used to gather user data. So then if you hit export, there's no answers in the garden, so you had nothing to export yet, but here, let me add an answer. We'll just say fun. And then right here is the countdown of your characters, so you know before you're about to run out. So now that there is an answer, I'm going to hit export, and it will let you tweet it, download it, translate it to Google Translate, and then this lets you get the question, the answers, the number of answers. So if I hit get the question, it takes me to a new one. It just tells me the question. But then if I hit get the answers, it will take me and put all the answers down, whoever answers it. And then number of answers, it will just tell me how many numbers, what's the amount of answers on that answer garden in particular. And you could do this with all answer gardens. If it's yours, if it's someone else's, doesn't matter. And then about just tells you when it was created, the question, and how, if you could submit unlimited answers but only a single copy, it tells you the mode. And then if you're on the same device, it tells you all the answers you've ever put on your device. And then QR is where you could scan this and it will take you directly to your answer garden. And then local lets you make it however local you want, and then say I want it for an hour. I'll hit submit, and then it will just set it for an hour that you can find it. Moderate is, it will take me to this. This is the anti-garden. So there is no hidden answers yet, but to show a hidden answer, we're going to put interesting. And this is now a hidden answer. So, to be able to double click answers to approve them, you just have to double click them. And then if you hit this, it takes you back to your original answer garden. And if you type anything in the anti-garden, it brings you right back to your original one. And then expand will just make it full screen. And admin is where you can change the settings for it. And I'm the administrator for this answer garden, so you can hit forget if you don't want to be that. And then you can hide unwanted answers. Hidden answers are removed to the anti-garden, and then you can select and hide them. And then it just lets you edit the topic name and all the settings. You can edit them all. Oh, and then there's a new one. Wipe this answer garden. You can remove all the answers if you hit wipe, and then you just have to save. And then refresh will just refresh the whole page in general. So the tool itself will save your project for you. So if you go back to answer garden and you hit create answer garden, all of your previous answer gardens will be right here on the left side of the screen. And I created an example, and my question was, what is your favorite type of music? And I put some types of music already, and I have some tips and tricks to show you, and if you click this, you can automatically just delete it right away, and then it brings up all your previous answers to use your down key, and then you can submit it. And I have mine set up as classroom mode, so it won't submit because it is classroom mode, so it already had the answer on there. That could be a problem, like if you accidentally delete an answer and want to put it back and it won't allow you to. But I hope this helps, and I hope you enjoy using the Answer Garden in the future. Bye!